Wow, it's amazing. What's this?
Good morning and welcome to today's vlog. Today we have got something super exciting for you, so if you haven't already liked this video, give it a like because I can promise you you're going to enjoy it. We are going on a New South Wales road trip. That's right.
Okay.
We're currently on the border, so we've decided we want to go and explore a little bit more of northern New South Wales. So we're going to head out. We are going to go to a couple of spots, not going to tell you where, but we're going to end up at a particular point in the day. Not too far, it's only a day, and then we're going to turn back and come back. But we're going to stop at some beautiful spots on the way, so we'll give you some little hints as we go along. So we've spent our Sunday morning chilling on this stunning deck.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
With a piece of toast and some apple juice, watching Glastonbury. I don't know if you guys know what Glastonbury is, but it's one of the biggest festivals in the UK, and it's absolutely insane, and it's... Oh, we've always wanted to go. It looks amazing. But anyway, let's get on the road and see where we end up.
We are on the road and we have just crossed over into the border of New South Wales, and we are heading straight past Coolangatta, Tweed Heads, as we have been there before. We've stayed in that area, we've done a bit of exploring, so we're heading straight past that. The same goes for Byron Bay. If you've not been on the channel before, we actually do have an old Byron Bay video. I could even put it in the description of this one if you wanted to see us go and check out Byron Bay. I'll put it in the description down below. We're heading straight past there and we're going to a spot called Lennox Heads. Now, this is a spot we've not explored. It's one of our friends' favourite spots. Terry and Julie go here. This is their favourite spot in New South Wales. So let's go and see what all the hype about Lennox Head really is. I have seen nothing. I don't know anything. Cody's done the research. I'm touching up a couple of things on the vlog that went up yesterday, so a nice drive in. Let's see what it's all about. This is going to be a good time. We've arrived now at Lennox Head, but the first thing we're going to go and do is go to a place that I found online, which is a good spot for brunch, called Shelter.
Coffee! Coffee!
See, this is why we need to. She goes out of control. So let's go and grab a drink and a bite of brunch, and then we'll explore a bit of Lennox Head and see where the day leads us to. But on the quick drive-through, it's an interesting spot.
It's a really quiet, quaint little spot, and we really like it.
Look forward to sharing it.
To you guys, it looks like we've only just eaten brekkie at home, but we have been on like an hour and 15 drive.
Yes.
We didn't eat for an hour.
Oh, it's not on, but can't wait to share this place with you. You'll love it. So the place is super bustling, and we're not sure if they have a dog-friendly table, but hopefully we can get one. Cody's going to double check, but look how gorgeous this place is. Super busy. The place is gorgeous, but it's absolutely bustling. So we can see this guy running off, and on our drive down, we actually saw that they had a little bit of a surf competition set up. So we'll try and show you a little bit of that. They have a couple of marquees and guys hitting some big waves, so should be a good little watch whilst we have a coffee and a bite.
Sounds good.
We're going to have a little wander over now to see the beach. Oh, look at these little nipples. What are they doing? A little weird kind of podiums.
It looks like a jacuzzi
wow.
today.
Look at that. What a glorious day for a surf. Everybody's out.
Oh, it's pretty though, isn't it?
Wow, look at like the hills and everything as well.
We can do like a little walk here.
Oh, that sounds good to me. The only thing we're missing now is a coffee.
Look at that. That looks like the British countryside.
That's what I was just about to say. That hill gives off those kind of Devon, Cornish vibes, those houses up into those green hills. Australia, once again, shocking me. More into the centre of Lennox Heads, and we actually turned this way first by accident, going to the wrong spot. So we got a good vibe of the town centre. So we know there is a bakery where we could grab a coffee, maybe a little cake.
Maybe a bit more suited to what we're looking for.
Yeah,
we're a bit more on the road
sandwich
today,
on the go kind of thing, not a full sitting restaurant with a DJ playing. Did you see the DJ?
Oh, yeah.
Far too classy for us. Doesn't take much. But what a gorgeous little spot this is. Really interesting. Even the building structures and everything about the place stands out once again as its own unique little place. Can't really quite put my finger on it. I need to keep exploring, seeing it on foot, and then give a verdict. Those gorgeous crashing waves coming in, everybody in the water, you'll love to see it. Even though it's classed as winter now, does not stop an Aussie from getting in the water and getting surfing. Good on you. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if the camera's showing it, but that blue on those crashing kind of arcs from the waves. Beautiful. A gorgeous beach. More in the centre here, and the bakery is just up ahead that we're going to try and aim to go to. So let's wander on through, and hopefully they're still open for a coffee and a quick bite. Fingers crossed, this is the spot.
So we were going to go to the bakery for lunch, but next door looks like they do a cracking coffee. Would you use the word cracking here in Australia? Cracking coffee? I reckon you would. A good coffee. And they do a banh mi. And you know that me and Joe are a sucker for a banh mi, so that's what we're having for lunch. A halloumi banh mi. Never had a halloumi one before.
There's a very good ice cream spot just there as well that I've seen everybody go into, so that might be what we do in Lennox Head. Ice cream and banh mi's and coffees. Yes, please. Let's go down and find a little spot where we can chill out and have a little bit of a chill and bite. Banh mi's in hand. Picco not having any of it, but Cody, go on, take it away with that view behind you. Look at this. Adventuring and eating. I wonder where we got our name from. Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
Monster bite. Uh-oh. The carrot muncher. Get away, get away. It's not meat.
That is a very fancy banh mi.
Yes? Is it so fancy it has to go all the way down your chin? Chinny banh mi. What an interesting little thing. So, underneath it, they put like this kind of mushroom paste, a bit like a truffle paste, and the bun is more of a steam bun. So,
Bit of a difference with traditional banh mi.
could they class it as a banh mi?
I see it as its own thing.
Very tasty.
Very nice.
A lot of chili oil, just how I like it.
I prefer the banh mi that we've had at home,
But
personally.
this does feel like its own thing. I think it feels wrong to call it a banh mi because it is its own dish, but quite tasty. With an amazing view. Can't beat it. What do you say, Podge? Yep. Side-eye as usual. So interesting with the little lights hanging from it. Gives that European kind of vibe. I'm feeling. We say this about everywhere at this point, don't we? It's just
UK,
Australia.
that's all
Yeah.
we know.
But we just like to compare it to places we love. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
But looking on through, there's quite a few bits going on. For what I have noticed about Lennox Heads, it's very low. Like, they've not built up. They've kept quite flat.
It's nice.
And it does kind of feel a little bit nicer maybe for that. It's kind of got its own style.
It's got about 3 fish and chip shops. It kind
Well.
of reminds me of the UK, the little village we're away from, where
Yes.
I'm from, where we lived. That had like 4 fish and chip shops on one
street.
little street like this.
And they're always full. Makes no sense.
Friday night, always full.
Friday night, chippy night.
Friday night.
I imagine this place is quite cute at night. I don't know whether it does have live music that plays, but can you imagine
It's
into
like a little mini venue.
all the lights on? Pretty cute place. The architecture. Brick with white window frames again. Not gonna say it. We know what we're thinking. It's getting a bit repetitive. Shut up, Joe. But yeah, very cool place. And so our time in Lennox Head wraps up for now. We're gonna shoot through to a place called Lake Ashworth.
Ainsworth.
Ainsworth. Oh, dyslexia is coming in big time today. But we're going to shoot through to there and we'll see what that place is like. It's been signposted and recommended, so let's head through to there. That'll be the next spot on the adventure. Bit of a shout out. This little William Street beach shack place looks absolutely stunning. It looks like a dog-friendly spot. Now, we've not eaten there. It is on the outskirts of the Lennox Head town centre, but definitely a spot you should maybe check out if you're coming down this way. We did park up right next to it, but we shot into town for the other places, but it's like a cute little spot to go to. We've been sat in the car now. There's a little speckles of rain coming down, but we've been sat here for around about 5 or 10 minutes just taking in this far of view. Now, Picco's had to stay in the car, as it does say on here, dogs prohibited, no dogs allowed, but a pretty interesting little spot. This is Lake Ainsworth. It's a freshwater tea tree lake. So I don't know if swimming's permitted. I'm sure it'll be up on here. Let's have a little look. Can't see anything about swimming. It does say stuff just to be wary of. It doesn't say not allowed. So maybe you are allowed to swim, but nobody's swimming at the moment. But how cool is this place? A freshwater tea tree lake at the top of Lennox Head. Lennox Heads. I keep getting mixed up with the two, but what a cool place. Quite shallow. Oh, yes. Very nice. Beautiful. But with it being no dogs permitted, we don't want to break any laws. We're not going to get in trouble, get a slap on the wrist. Another little spot for you to come to if you're ever venturing around this area. Check it out. Very nice. I think you can go for a full circuit walk around the place, but like I said, not dogs permitted, so we're going to shoot on to the next location. Plenty more to do, and hopefully this rain passes over. Don't want to be little drowned rats. Well, no prizes for guessing where we are right now, as I think it's obvious to most. Oh, that is a giant prawn. Wow. Look at the size of the thing. It's absolutely ginormous. Oh my goodness. I know they said it was a big prawn, but that is not half big. That's ginormous. Or should I say ginormous? That is mental. It's that big. There's a door on the inside. Why is there a door inside the prawn? That is hilarious how big it is though. It's bigger than I expected. I've got to give it credit. Well, it definitely does not disappoint, as we said. One of the biggest big things I've seen in all of Australia so far. But I think it's probably up there as a number one. It's hilarious. That is hilarious how big it is.
It's massive.
It's that big. There's a door on the inside of it. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know whether people climb up inside it to maintain it or whether there's a full-on restaurant in there, but who knows? There is also, with it being the weekend, the sausage sizzle stall is on at Bunnings, but I am absolutely stuffed from what we've eaten. That banh mi has filled me right up and I nibbled on the rest of yours. So there will be a day that we manage to get round to going having one, but today is not that day. Pretty overcast today, but it never stopped us.
Never.
Where is the next stop we're going to?
There's a few spots. So there's a place called that we're going to do on the way back from here, Killen Falls, and it's a nature dog friendly kind of falls. It looks very nice, but that's on the way back home, 15 minutes from here, so we'll do it on the way out of Ballina. Now, there is a spit a bit like Noosa here, and it's all dog friendly. You can take them off the lead. So we might do the Ballina spit, but you can also hire a little tinny and go out on a little boat, and some of them are dog friendly, but I've just tried calling them and I'm not getting a response, so maybe we head down to...
Let's just go and check it out. Worst case scenario, we'll be in the area. It's something that people can go and do. It's kind of what these vlogs end up being, a little road trip, adventuring around, seeing spots, letting people know what you can do, even if we don't do those things. But, little man, can you steer a boat? Do you know how to... Have you got your water licence? No? No, don't think he has. What a wet wipe.
So we've just got out the car and look at these little guys. I'm guessing there's some honey or something on here. They're all having a right little nibble. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. Oh my gosh, look at them. Aren't they just beautiful? Oh, I could watch these guys all day. In the centre of Ballina now, and you've got the Maritime Museum and the Visitors Centre might be closed, but we're going to get back in the car soon because there's a historic Ballina Manor 300 metres down the road. That's got to have a quick look at, hasn't it? A little bit late in the day, it's now 3 o'clock, that is closed, but we've got a big welcome to the Ballina Coast and Hinterland map. I love these maps because it helps you understand where all the dog off-leash areas are. You've got the museum, everything's kind of listed here. So there's the Richmond River. We was going to potentially get on a boat down here, but we can't seem to find anyone that's open at this time. So we're probably not going to do a boat down the river, but I would recommend you guys do that if you do come to this area. We've been and seen the Big Prawn, which is quite exciting. That was quite cool. Something Big Gary. That's something we've wanted to do on our list. So other than that, we're going to probably get in the car and go and drive to the spots that we've mentioned.
Well, we might even go walking through the town, see what's going on. Obviously, it's late on a Sunday, but even look here, there's a bit of a water park.
Water park, just there.
No, there is the waterfront there, but come and have a look at this that I just saw then. On these little plaques, Keep Australia Beautiful Council, New South Wales, in 1995, they won first place of Tidy Towns of Australia.
Oh!
1994, 1993 and 1992.
Well done, the Ballina residents.
Well, that was in 1990s. I don't know what's going on since then, but...
Oh, look at this on the map. I think that is the Killen Falls. I think that could be it that I mentioned, which we might do on the way home as long as the weather holds up, which at the moment it's not really.
Is that a man with a man with a man bun?
Is that Joe? Joe, you never told me that you had kids. The awards go on and on. Tidy town, tidy town. These guys are proud, tidy people. We have here the Ballina Courthouse. Now, we've just been saying this looks like some sort of theming that you'd see in like a theme park for a ride or something.
I think the colours, like...
The colours, the pink with the beigey off-white. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Very stylish.
Looks like something from, like a Spanish... kids cartoon or something.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, I think you've nailed it with that one. So I don't think we can go in. I think it's actually closed today. But very interesting building.
I think if you're going in, you're in trouble. If it's
yeah, you can't really go in, can you? I don't know if you'd be able to kind of stand in like a foyer, but yeah, probably not the place to be going in.
I suppose you could get married in there as well, so it's not just like getting... I imagined it like going to jail or something.
So in the UK, you can actually go in these just as a general public member and sit in and almost give like what a verdict on.
I don't think you give a verdict. I think you just sit and watch. Like,
Oh, just sit and watch.
it's like a less entertaining Judge Judy, I imagine, is what I think it is. Like small claims and stuff, nothing major or big, but you can actually sit in. I'm guessing you can do the same in Australia. Let us know if you can. But
Oh, I
what
don't
a cool
know.
building!
So we're gonna just shoot through the main street, even though a lot of it is closed because it's a Sunday. So we're gonna just do a little bit of a walk, get back to the car, and show you some more things in the car.
I like that.
I managed to get some of these chips because the owner, has actually recommended these. I'm going to give these a go and grab myself a taro milk tea. If you haven't tried one, you need to try it. It's so good. So here is the drink that I got. And as I mentioned, if you've not already tried a taro milk tea, Joel's not a huge fan of them. I love them. It is just one of those tastes. You either love it or hate it, but I love these.
My guilty pleasure is
Seaweed chips.
Love them. In the car now, and this is the Ballina Manor, the historic manor. It's an interesting building. So apparently it's a hotel and a restaurant. Now, we're not eating at the place, but just coming to check it out. But it looks pretty cool. 5-star. I think we might get asked to leave in a minute. We definitely don't look 5-star.
We don't do it.
Chilling in our shorts with the podge in the back. We've just arrived at our next location, and as you can see on here, the problem with Googling stuff sometimes is, even on here it says, yes, dogs are allowed. Now, I know that is an AI overview, but you said that you actually went onto TripAdvisor and people had left reviews saying, dogs allowed. Dog friendly on leads, on leashes, but 1 minute. Then we've arrived at location today, and as you can see in the top right on the red, it says no dogs. So I think the plan is Cody's going to stay in the car with Picco, and apparently the walking track down to a viewing platform or the actual waterfalls is not too far. So the plan is for me to set off, go and have a little look, see what it looks like down here, see if it's worth us actually coming down, and what we'll do is we'll take it in turns. So I'm going to go and have a little check now. Check out the area. This walk so far is gorgeous. I've heard 2 whipbirds already when we're in the car park. Not sure what that sound is. Not sure. I can hear something like kind of sounds a bit like a frog. So I'm walking on down now. I'm going to check out the area and then report back to Cody and she can come down and we'll do the swap over. I'll wait in the car with Picco and that way we still get to experience these amazing places, but just in separate times. So maybe you'll get 2 reactions. We'll see. Just taking a moment to appreciate this walk though. What an amazing little path with these little step boulders, the gravel path and railings through. Amazing. I looked here, I thought I could see the start of a bush turkey mound. And then I'm seeing a little motorway, a bush turkey motorway. And then on through there, the culprit in action. Dig, dig, digging. What are they like? There is a viewing platform through and left, but there is 3 people down there, so I don't want to go and bother them with the camera. The base of the waterfall is this way. So the plan is to head on down, go and check out what it looks like from the base of the waterfall, as I feel like that'll be better footage for the vlog. Once again, see if it looks okay. Maybe nip back to the car, grab my swimmers. Cody can come down if she wants to. Maybe I go for a swim. We'll take it in turns either way. For those planning on coming, we have got a bit of a scramble if you want to get down to the base of the waterfall, so something to keep in mind. I've got my thongs on, going full Aussie today, but I know a load of people say they would never do a bushwalk in thongs, but I didn't expect to be kind of walking through the nature like this today, so apologies to anybody freaking out. But we're making our way down, slow and steady. Doesn't win the race, there's no race, taking it easy. I feel like Spider-Man. Ooh, I hear the water. And just like that, we have reached the base of the steps, but the waterfall's round that way. So we're going to wander through and give you a shot of that place. Again, for those planning on coming, if you've never been to Killen Falls, not the easiest terrain. So if you have walking boots and you don't mind a bit of a scramble, definitely worth bringing them. But for those a bit uneasy on the feet, maybe not the best to try and come this route. Probably just stay up at the viewing platform. For people who can't quite make the walk, look at this. What a spot indeed. Now, I'm not sure how the audio is because that waterfall is particularly loud, but it's particularly stunning as well. The flow of the water. I don't think I'll be getting in there for a swim today as my swimmers are back at the car, but an amazing spot to come to. My aim was to get round the back of the waterfall. So let's see if we can do that. Wow. It's amazing. What's this? I've gone full Australian, I've gone barefoot. It's easier to leave the shoes on the side. Well, look at this. What an amazing spot. The sheer sound. That's incredible, incredible. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Talk about majestic. This is the epitome of it. Look at that. Unreal. Wow. Amazing. What an incredible spot this place is. Honestly, if you can make it, definitely try and get here. If you're a fan of nature, it's a spot to be. Look at that. Woo! Well, there you have it. That is Killen Falls, and oh my goodness, it did not disappoint at all. As I mentioned, it's not the easiest terrain to navigate through. By no means at all is it. As you can see, if you can, I've taken my shoes off and I'm barefoot in it, Aussie style, but well worth the views. Hopefully Cody can make it down. She was feeling particularly sleepy, so whether she makes it down, I don't know, but fingers crossed she does. If she can, even just to the viewing platform, definitely worth it. I think what I need to do is give my feet a quick wash, and then, oh no, I nearly went ahead and lost my thong then, but just squeeze that on. Jobs are good in, and now the next foot, swish, 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 and we're on for a winner. But Killen Falls, oh my goodness, thank you, Cody, for recommending this spot. Good research. Definitely worth it. So, here is another task. Now, with a wet pair of thongs on, I've got to navigate, arms moving like Captain Jack Sparrow, get back to the car and potentially do a switch over with Cody if she's got the energy and she's not shattered. She's an absolute trooper. So we'll see how we get on. We've got a bit of work tonight, so don't want to fully tire ourselves out, but what a fantastic road trip day we've had. Hopefully we don't break an ankle here now. This is, I have two phones. I have a British and an Aussie phone that I use for different clients for work. So hopefully I don't end up breaking my ankle, as this is my British phone. And I don't have Cody's Australian number on it, so fingers crossed, I touched some wood, we should be fine. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We've got this scramble with our wet thongs on. Let's do it. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Stay safe. Careful with the footing. We can do this. Easy work. As the Aussies say, she'll be right. She'll be right. I think I'm an honorary Aussie at this point, so hopefully if you guys agree. Scaling the terrain. Ooh, big jumps, big jumps. She'll be right. She will be right. And we did it. Good work. Now, let's run back for Cody now. Slight distraction from running back, if you hear me out of breath. But this viewing platform is clear. We've got to go and have a look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, here we go. And the falls in sight. Oh, wow. Now, I must say, the view from the bottom is much better than here, but you do see the sheer force coming off them rocks. I can only feel sorry if a little fish got caught and whee all the way down. But it might be worth Cody coming and having a look. I think she'll really enjoy this spot. Beautiful. As you can see by my face, I've never been cut out to be a runner. But when duty calls, I'm coming, Cody. I'm coming. Back to the car park now. And a blunt reminder that I am not a fit individual. Oh, I did it. Hello. It's amazing. But to get down to the falls, I'm going to have to chuck these off. They've steamed right up. It's quite a tough, it's a tough scramble down and very wet, and then you have to walk across a lot of wet rocks. But there is a view. Oh, wow. I did it. And I got some shots. I went all the way down behind the waterfall for us to get some good shots. I'm very tired. I've ran back, as you can tell by my face. I'd cut to the beetroot face. Honestly, I belong on a burger right now.
Amazing though, well done for this.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you've gone down and you can show the vlog.
Exactly. But there is a viewing platform if you wanted to go and have a look. No.
It's going
Are
down
you sure?
there.
I did mention that you're a bit tired, but yeah, I even got some shots for your stories if you want to put them up on Instagram as well. If you're not following our Instagram, go and give it a follow. Should be up on screen now. I need to get down and have a drink. That board's always calling me. And so there has been a huge time jump in between the last clips. We have drove back home after our little road trip. Not a major road trip, just a little adventure, I would say. But still, nevertheless, a road trip with a few stops that we hope, if are fresh to you, might be spots that you come next time you come to the area of North New South Wales or just southern Queensland. So it's very confusing. The borders still confuse me to this day, but I'm managing. I'm getting by. Wait a minute. Did we cross time zones at all today then?
We would have done. Yeah.
So wait, what? Did we lose or gain an hour now? Oh
my gosh. Yeah, I'm actually not sure on that. Like, let us know in the comments. I'm not even sure. We could literally check on our phones to find out. That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't like Googling stuff sometimes. I like trying to, because it'll retain more. If you Google it, I always feel this about things. Like when you're trying to think of somebody's name and you try and Google it, you go, oh, it's that. And then you don't retain it. Whereas if you sit there and strain your mind for 3 days continuously and then you wake up at 12 o'clock at night going, oh, it's that name. It's Bruce Springsteen was the name I was thinking about. So, you know, if you do that, it's more likely to retain the information than just Googling it and getting the quick fix. But enough about Bruce Springsteen and time zones. What an amazing time we've had. Again, another fantastic day. So good.
I love where we've stayed. It's been so central for everything that we've wanted to do. It's not far from Surfers Paradise. It's not far from the markets that we did in Miami.
Yeah.
It's not too far from Ballina, where we went today was like an hour away.
Yeah.
It's really, really good spot. So yeah, recommend it. The link to this place will be in this description, and it was in the previous one.
Yeah.
And the adventures haven't stopped there. We have got one more day tomorrow for us. So the next vlog after this one, you will still get some Gold Coast adventures before we make our way home tomorrow.
Well, home is
amazing.
It's still the Sunshine Coast, so it's not like it's terrible. Yeah, good point.
But that's where we're going to leave you today. So thank you so much for all the members. And you know what? Thank you so much for everyone in the comments. I've been reading them all and replying to them all. And everyone's saying nice things about my hair. I was really unsure. The first thing I said to Joe was like, I hope people in the vlog love it. You did. I was worried that people would say, oh, you've better brunette. But so yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I do love it. And it's been a nice change.
If anything, everybody's gone, you've turned beach blonde, you're turning more Aussie. So yeah, I think you're getting indoctrinated more into Aussie culture. But apart from that, what an amazing day again. Some fantastic spots, from seeing giant prawns to gorgeous waterfalls. Another amazing, amazing day. It's always a blessing to be in this country, but even better to bring you guys along and just have a great adventure. Again, we'll be doing the same for the next video. We'll be filming that, and that'll be going up later in the week. At the moment, we've been trialing a new schedule. It's working well with us. We're putting up quite a few shorts and small form videos, as well as we're going to be sticking to the schedule of 3 videos a week. I'm going to reiterate this on other videos because people might not be staying this far, but we are doing 3 videos a week, and we're hoping to do the upload days of Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So that's something for the guys who are regular viewers. We're going to stick to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and as you can see in yesterday's vlog, we combined 2 days into one. So there will be vlogs where it's just 1 day of us filming, but there will be other days that are like a mega vlog where we've combined 2 days into one. So still a lot of filming, a lot of content. You'll be sick of seeing us, but we're going to work with that schedule for a while until Cody's dad and family come on over. Her stepmom and mum and her 2 brothers are only 6 weeks away now. 6 weeks, it's crazy.
And there's so much organised because it's my dad's birthday while we're here.
Yes.
So I'm not going to say what we're doing. I'm going to keep it a surprise for you guys, like it's your birthday.
Yes.
We'll celebrate it like it's your birthday as well. And yeah, there's so much planned.
But
so
we'll probably go up to 4 or 5 videos whilst they're here. So to let you guys know, that's what we're planning at the moment. Giving you a bit more of a heads up at the end of the vlog for the guys who stayed till this point. But yeah, that's the plan. I might reiterate it on another vlog because I'm guessing some people might miss it at this point. But thank you very much for watching. That has been today's vlog. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much to the members. Show your names and faces on the screen now. And anything to add, Coda?
Nope. We'll see you in the next one.
Adios.
Bye.